We are playing some Starfinder. Welcome, this is Requiem of the Void. I got Bisu,
Hello.
playing Eva. We have Cookie,
Hello.
playing Zarkon. We have Lone,
Hi.
playing Breaker 3. And we have Surge,
We have really loud typing.
Sorry.
playing Score. And we have Anna. Hello, Anna.
Hello. Sorry, I'm muted. I was talking to the puppy.
Playing Woodland. Okay, do you guys want to introduce what your characters are going down that list again? So, Bisu, do you want to introduce Eva?
Introduced.
Bisu?
Hello, my name is Eva, also known as Environmental Vitality Android, model 11493. Hello.
Thank you. Cookie, you want to introduce Zarkon? Let everyone know who you're playing or what stuff about your character if you wish as well. Hello, Cookie? No one listening paying attention today?
Sorry. Was it Migo?
Yeah, do you want to introduce your character?
No, sorry. I got distracted for a second. I am Zyklon. I'm the captain.
Do you want me to
I'm also
rename your
very
character to
long.
Zyklon because you keep saying Zyklon?
I have a tongue ring. How dare you?
That's an excuse. There's no L in Zyklon.
I
in
cannot
Zarkon.
roll my R's as good as that is. How dare you?
There's an A there too that you're missing out on.
Alright,
Yeah.
I'm being bullied. BRB, guys.
Do you want to introduce your character? Eva text.
Oh, I have. Anyway, so I'll continue introducing my freaking character. Anzi, do you want to introduce it for me?
No.
Mm,
I'm asking you, that's why we're waiting for you.
Zarkon. Is that correct in your book?
That's what you told me. You made the fucking character. If you want it renamed, I just do it.
Eh. Anyway, Zarkon is a very monotone, very sociopathic man. He's very cold, calculated. Point of almost insanity.
Okay.
Ooh, I'm very entertained for this.
Lone. Do you want to introduce Breaker 3?
Alright. Hey guys, it's Breaker 3. I'm very angry, and fuck everyone. You're gonna be hearing a lot of swearing, so get ready for this. A lot of swearing. I mean, like, a gratuitous amount. I think about to ruin Azzy's career, let's be honest here.
Nothing wrong with swearing.
And I am the pilot. I don't know who fucked up and may be the pilot, but we'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out.
And I was made by our illustrious Score over here.
Squirrel? You're Squirrel now, apparently. Sir, do you want to
Score.
introduce
Score,
Score?
Yeah,
Oh,
brain.
so you should have said what your name was.
Breaker 3. Why are you playing
No,
with
no, the not the acronym, the name.
Yeah, do you want to say what your acronym means, Breaker 3?
Give me a second. I forgot. I didn't lay it down. Where did you? I think you sent it to me, didn't you?
Yeah, directly to you. Yeah.
All right. Battle ready, extreme arsenal, contract killer, from the mind of an ADHD rat.
Which is Score here. Score. Introduce yourself.
I'm Score. I'm a mechanic. I like to put things together. I don't know if they always go together the way they're supposed to, but they go together the way I make them go to. I like space. Space is cool.
Space.
This is cool.
Things that go boom are awesome.
Things that go boom are awesome. 10 out of 10.
That's
Excellent.
100% score. Brain is everywhere.
Okay, do you want to introduce Woodland?
Woodland is a beautiful butterfly creature that or butterfly-like creature that can make you revisit old or future injuries if you hurt your family.
Okay, sweet. And that is our crew for today. We have Captain Zarkon, Breaker to read the pilot. We have Eve as our scientist officer, Woodland being our gunner, and Score being our engineer. They are
I do not have a
aboard
nurse.
Eva, the science officer, would also be our
Oh,
medical officer.
oh, fair enough.
You guys are aboard the SS. I called Cap, but it's going to be Clapped. The SS Clapped.
Collapsed.
It's a small freighter cartel design from the that you guys were given because all of you guys, in some way, shape, or form, owe a debt to the Crimson Farum cartel. You guys have either told me or have determined what you guys have done to incur this said debt. But either way, it has now been a couple of months. You guys have flown out of cartel territory to try and find some work around to try and pay off this debt. It's been a few years, months maybe since then. You guys have not paid back your debt, and that is where we are starting. So we will be starting on our little spaceship here. Which is here.
Spaceship.
Oh boy.
You guys have a chance to interact with each other and say hello and do stuff if you wish. Yeah.
So you're talking about RP?
Yes, if you wish. The little start part where you guys are on the ship. You guys have you guys are basically just in space at the moment, on en route to a station, trying to see if you can get some work.
All right, you fucking flesh bags. It looks like we're in at least the vicinity of a station that we can at least get some jobs for.
I do not have flesh. I am an android.
Fair enough.
Do you think we'll meet people and make friends on this new planet?
Fucking hope not.
What are friends?
People that you consider close?
In my
I
travels,
don't consider anyone close.
friends are lumps of flesh that constantly annoy and procure your attention.
Amen, brother.
Friends are nice. They give you flowers. They can sing with you.
Friends are nice when they're useful.
Again, amen, brother.
What has gotten to the crew of people that are fucking in the mindset of we don't care about people.
But friendship is magic.
Friendship is magic.
It is magic, but it is
I
not.
consider you guys my friends.
And you've already made your first mistake.
We met 5 minutes ago. How can you consider me a close friend?
As I said earlier, you guys have been working together for about a year or a little bit longer.
A year.
Yeah. You guys have been thrown together. What happened is the cartel, after you guys were captured or taken to their territory, were okay, you guys, this is how much each of you guys owe. Here is a piece of shit ship, which you guys have named the SS Clapped. Oh, sorry, your captain Zarkon has named the SS Clapped, and you guys were sent out to try and earn the money back. They have.
Actually, Ajay, it's Shillelagh Khan.
Shillelagh.
What?
Okay. What?
What?
Huh? I'm
His
so confused.
name. His name. Because he keeps mispronouncing his own name, so now he's being Shillelagh Khan.
Shillelagh Khan.
Shillelagh
actually,
Khan.
actually, too, it's Shaka Khan.
Shaka Khan.
This is going to be a great point of contention. I want everyone to know this.
Sounds like there has to be a little bit of phlegm in that name.
Which one?
It's Dark
Shalaka Khan or whatever.
Shillelagh Khan.
There you go.
Shillelagh Khan. You guys sound like you're spitting it at your enemies. Shillelagh Khan.
Shillelagh Khan.
What's this?
Okay.
What?
So as you guys are interacting and chatting, you guys continue traveling forwards. As you hear your comm system lights up, it seems like you have an incoming message.
Is that an incoming message or is that the ship breaking again?
Hey. I know.
Hey
how to
guys,
keep
looks like we have
this
some
in the air.
fucking messages.
Well, it's not the weird sounds I was making
It's
last
it's
night.
the open comms like button. It's like going do 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 do, like you have a incoming incoming conversation.
At this point, I'm expecting Skype to pop on the screen.
Right.
Do, do, do.
Yes, that's definitely the sound. I guess you guys have somehow. It seems like Score has somehow got into your comm system, has changed the sound alert.
Sounds about right.
When we disconnect, it's the dial-up noise.
Captain Freeze, are you done with the space Skype? I need to call my girlfriend.
What is that, girlfriend?
That was...
So,
Someone you share skinship with that is
Look.
female.
still gonna press the fucking button.
Gross.
As reference again, I do not have skin. I am an android.
But where's our engineer officer?
You're the
Share your
captain.
sensors
You can
with
press it
someone?
yourself.
I'm
me.
asking. Where's our engineer? Is this an actual genuine space Skype message call or is it a mess up?
Well, we could try to answer the phone and see if our
there.
oxygen stops.
Score will just go and hit the button for the comm.
Fuck's
He
sake.
just goes and presses the answer call button.
Oh, I forgot how
That's what I'm
hectic
saying,
D&D
Score
was
just goes
already.
and
It's been
touches the
like
button for the comm.
it's been like a fucking month or something. I already forgot how fucking hectic this bullshit is. Okay, the comms open up. Go.
Yo, it's crazy.
Hello?
Sorry.
Please,
Not even
hello.
the first one to talk to it.
Isn't it the captain's
Okay.
job to answer a phone call?
Quiet down for a second. Let's listen. Okay.
Poor Chris.
As the comms open up, you hear.
Well, it's about time. Well, it's taken you guys forever. But where's my money? You should have it by now.
What's this fucking
About
guy
that.
doing?
Would you like a premium second-hand, probably third-hand ship?
Are you trying to give me the ship I've given to you? That we
I'll sell
paid
it
you to
for
make us
full
our money.
price. I'm joking. I'm not actually going to say that last line. Please do not respond to that.
You're gonna blow us
God.
up in his face. Campaign over. Sorry, Azzy.
He's going to press a button and the ship's going to
I don't know what you all are freaking out about. I'm breathing just fine.
Yeah, same.
Okay, so what you guys
We
gonna
just
say?
look here back in the times. It looks like you've owed me money for quite a while, or sorry, the syndicate you've owed money for quite a while, and I'm here to collect. So I'm guessing either you have my money, or we have problems.
The problem is you've given us a third-rate ship. I think that's giving it a badge of honor.
So my problem is you do not have the proper equipment, or you're making excuses that you don't have the proper equipment.
Excuses would be generous.
Sounds
in
like a
this
you
situation.
problem. No.
Let me do this. Let me
Skill
do this
issue.
for you. I'm gonna give you the count of 3, and if the money is not transferred into the proper accounts, then we're gonna have problems. 1, 2.
All right, pause that for a second.
Do you want me? Go ahead.
Right at 3, I just pressed the fucking guns button.
What are you getting?
You got the gunner.
Oh, bitch. Just
You
pressing
shooting the
whatever
gunner?
guns-
What?
No, I said pressing the guns button, i.e., shooting whatever guns we have pointed at the fucking thing.
What gun do we have
It's
pointed
a
at?
phone call.
You press the button. You press
You
the
just
button and
shoot
over
the phone?
in gunner. No, you press the button over in the gunner like cabinet. Then you see what looks on the screen. It says fire, fire, fire.
Person behind us, please give us a moment to talk amongst ourselves to obviously transfer the invisible pile of money that we have on the ship. Please hold, and then I hang up.
I'll respond with, when did we make money invisible? I thought we didn't have any.
Grizzly, with that, you want to like leave a last final message for them?
No, they hung up.
That's it.
good,
You
that's on them.
think that's done? Okay. Thank you, Grizzly, for popping in for the voice acting.
I will see you guys
Like
next
I
time.
said, sorry,
Later,
this is the
Grizzly.
only part I have for you in this session, sadly.
You're good.
But thank
Yeah,
you, you're
Grizzly.
amazing.
Bye, Grizzly, love you.
Bye.
Bye. Love you,
guys.
Grizzly. As you guys hear the sound of the alarms go off,
Bring shields to whatever full impact it is. Lord knows it's not going to be 100%, but it's better than none.
your mediocre shields are raised.
Alright, let's get this fucking bucket of bolts back together and let's start shooting some motherfuckers, finally.
Bring the guns to bear.
Yes, Reeves could bear.
Initiate emergency combat scenarios.
Is there anything that is coming that I can target?
If you do not see on the map in the middle, I don't know if you guys can see. Actually, does that set to everyone? Yeah, that's
Behind
set to
us.
everyone.
It's on the map over here. Yeah, over here.
I need to let me color this one. So actually, let me color this one. Because I just realized that the ship design, because you guys are both from the cartel, look exactly the same. That's the bad guy.
I know. That's
I figured.
Yeah.
We look like Cloyster from Pokemon, so that's how I've been differentiating it.
Yeah. Because you guys both have the same
think
ship
it looked
design.
like a dinosaur with its mouth open.
Fucking rad. Totally tubular.
That is your
100%
SS
looks like-
clapped, and from behind you is a Phoenix class frigate.
Yeah, 100% our ship looks like a boss from Mega Man X.
You gotta shoot the 4 parts off in the top right,
Yep,
bottom right.
That's the only way you can hit the middle.
Okay. So then we go into combat. And
Question.
figure out how that works. Yes.
Is the ship bigger than ours?
Yes.
By how much? Like, like 3 times the
It's
size?
still a small ship as yours is. It's just instead of being a freighter, it's a frigate.
Anyways, sorry. Go ahead.
Yes. Like I said, as I think there is no rolling for maybe there's roll for initiative, but I don't think there is. Like I said, we are still learning this module, so this is going to be a little bit of a bear with us moment.
Hey,
Stay with
engineers,
us.
do you have
I.e., I didn't do
fire-
any research. How dare he?
AE, I had to fucking spend the week to get everyone's shit written down. And figure out the game we could figure out in time.
Hey, engineer, is there any viruses we could launch at them?
Who's the engineer, not the science officer? You're talking to the wrong one.
Yeah, I was like, wait, I'm
can
good
see
with
either.
computers and all, but like,
I can see that
my
being a
job's
thing,
on the engines and things. I make sure the ship continues to fly.
You're going to have your job cut out for you today.
So we're gonna have.
Trust me. I already have. Breaks the one flying the thing.
Yay!
But the way
Yay,
turns
Blake,
work
that's
for,
my
Is
name.
the other ship starting to become like hostile?
it is
to
hostile, but you guys will be starting
Ba-
first.
Basically, Babe, we basically they called us. They asked us for money. We
Well, I
held-
know, but I'm like asking if like guns are starting to be drawn and like it's
Yes.
obvious.
They are
that
heating
they're-
up and getting ready to attack. As you guys,
Are
so
there guns on the back of our ship, or is it
you,
just like a?
so you have one gun on your ship. It is a light laser cannon, and it is a turret that can go in any direction. It's not like a frontal weapon or aft weapon.
360!
It's a 360 turret.
So it's probably either on the top or bottom.
Yes.
Probably.
So,
I mean, this is
Who's the
space.
gunner?
That wouldn't be
Space.
full 360, but you
Who's
know,
our gunner again?
that would be me. That's why I was asking.
so the way
Another
turn
big
orders work for space combat, it goes the captain can go whenever. The engineer goes first. The pilot goes second, and the gunner goes third. I do not know when the science officer goes.
Can we launch? Actually, can we launch viruses at them?
Depends. Like I said, it depends on what. Like I said, science officer, you can go during either the helm phase or the gunnery phase. The gunner goes during the gunnery phase, or if they want to do things like lay mines, you can do helm phase. But obviously, you guys don't have mines. Engineering, you will go first. And the captain, okay, so captain, you go at any point. What you can do is you can either demand, you can make a demand action on the crew to improve performance. Encourage, you can encourage another member to give them a bonus to their action. You can taunt the enemies over broadcast to, consider just, you can taunt them over broadcast. You can do, orders at level 6. Okay, so those are the 3 actions you have available, captain. Again, I'll write these down eventually into the little notepad next to the actual ship. It's just
Alright, so
yeah.
What options do I have?
Engineer, you can either divert auxiliary power into one of the ship's system, giving it a boost. You can hold it together, which is you can hold one system together by constantly patching and modifying it. You can overpower. No, that's if you're higher rank. No, that's still has to. So you only have 2, or you can patch. So those are the 3 things you can do: divert, hold, or patch. You can choose if you want to boost a certain system, or if you want to try and like keep a system together in case it gets like damaged. So which do you feel like doing?
What's the plan here, Captain?
Fucking shoot. Yo, Captain.
Zarkon?
What do you want the rest of us to do?
Cookie, wake up. You're the captain.
I said this. I said raise shields, bring guns to bear, activate any emergency maneuver we have. And
Yes.
I asked the wrong person, obviously, but I asked if we could potentially launch a virus to keep their shields down.
Mhm.
Sorry.
Yeah, well, I'll ask again. That's what you had to say it again.
Sorry. Hmm.
Okay, so engineer, what do you want? Do you feel like doing? Like I said, you can either divert
That-
power or
That's like what if I'm diverting
Wait.
power, what is there to divert
So
it from?
so divert power
to?
is you can divert
Okay,
auxiliary power into one of the ship's system, giving it a boost. This requires a successful engineering check, and the result depends on where you decide to send the power. If you send it to engines, it will increase your movement speed by 2 for the round. If you send it to the science equipment,
Okay.
science gets a +2 bonus. If you send it to the ship's weapons, treat each damage die that rolls a 1 as a 2. And if you send it to the shield, you can restore the shield's amount by 5% of the rating of the ship.
All right, I'm gonna divert the auxiliary power to the science,
Okay.
so we can try to take their shields down.
So during this round, you'll have a +2 to any roll you do, Bisu. Next, it will go to the pilot.
Alright, I will try to make a
2
flip
points
around.
to whatever. So +2 to everything I roll.
I would just for this turn, so I'll just write that down as a little note, and I'll remind you when it
Temporary
comes to
boost.
your turn.
Okay. I'll remember. It's fine.
Okay,
So
so
the idea is I'm going to flip it around. So we're pointing at the vessel because we have more shields in the front than we have in the back.
Oh, we do?
Mhm.
Yes.
Oh, smart.
And I don't know how much action I can do, but I was gonna also try to see if I can move a little bit to make it harder for them to hit us.
Let's see. So your actions, by the way, just so we go over it, you have fly, which just allows you to move up to your speed. You have maneuver, which allows you to move up to your speed. You can also attempt a roll to reduce your distance between turning. You already have a turn of 1, so it takes 1 like out of the 6 movements to turn.
Okay.
You can do a stunt, which allows you to either back off. Your starship moves at half the speed in the direction of the aft edge without changing the way you're facing. You can do a barrel roll. You can evade if you want to move up to the ship's normal speed and gain a +2 to your AC. You
So
can
each square is 5?
each square. Okay, so each square is 1, and you can move up to 6.
Okay. Well, 5 in this case because I've already turned around.
So it would be like 1 to turn, and then you have 5 more spaces you can move.
Oh, I already,
Oh,
I
you
already
already
split this around.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
So yeah, so that's 1 to turn, and then you have 5 more spaces you can move.
Does the closer we get to the enemy vessel make us shoot better, or does that not make a difference?
Your laser cannon has a range of 5 spaces.
Oh, so we do have to get us at least a little closer to make sure we keep in good range. So I'd say move us like this, kind of.
Yeah. So you want to move that way and to face that way. Okay.
Yep.
So that'll be your action is to I would say it would probably be a maneuver.
Yeah, basically.
Oh, it shouldn't be fly. It would just be fly. After that, it would move on to the gunnery's turn. Actually, wait. Science. Let's have a quick look at you. You can also act sometimes. So with you, Bisu, you can either balance, which is you can balance the shield, redirecting power from one section to another. You can target systems. You can use your starship sensors to target specific systems on the enemy ship, giving bonuses to hit that, obviously. Lock on is level 6. Nope. You can do active ECM module, but I don't think your ship has a ECM module actually. You can scan the ship, get information about its weapons, defenses, and stuff like that. You can. Yeah.
I
So
kind of want to. I kind of want to scan the ship.
Yes. I want to steal it.
you can
I
scan.
kind of do want to.
Okay, you can scan a starship with your sensors to learn information about it. This action requires your starship to have senses. Okay. I think. Do we have sensors?
Don't we have sensors? Don't we have sensors? Like, isn't that like basic?
No, actually, it's not basic.
Well, how the fuck am I supposed to do anything if we don't have anything on our fucking ship for me to do?
Wait. I assume. Let's just say we have sensors so you can do it because it's like everything else requires you to either have sensors or ECM package, and you don't have an
I was
ECM
actually
package.
looking for where our ship information was.
Yep, it's right next to it's a big black on the board in the middle.
Okay.
Yep.
Thank you.
And then that notepad there will eventually be where your actions are, but I haven't written it down because I just added that notepad. Okay, so yeah, you want to scan it? You must attempt a computer check applying any modifiers from the starship sensors. Obviously, there's no bonus from the ship sensors, but you do get a plus, I think, 1 to computers. Yeah, you get a +1 for computers, and you get a +2 because of Breaker 3's. No, because of Score's diversion of power.
Yeah.
So, so yeah, make me a computers check with +3.
You got this. I believe in you.
That's a 9.
Plus your bonuses.
9.
That's us.
Wait, I don't.
No, it's like 9 with all bonuses.
+2 for your computers here. Move your hand, guys.
Wait. Okay, I rolled a 6.
Mm-hmm.
Is the total a 9 or is it?
So you got 6.
9 plus whatever.
+3 is 9, and then +2. That's 11 all up.
I was confused because
I
was like, what?
Let her go, guys.
All right,
I'm
I'll set it.
sorry. I'm just. I'm fine.
Okay. So 11. What
Okay,
do you
11.
want from them? Do you want the basic information, the defenses, the weapon, the load, or the other? Oh, wait. If you succeed at this check, you learn the first piece of unknown information piece on the following list for every 5 by which you exceed. Oh, okay. Okay, so you learn the start part, the basic. It is, as you guys know, it is a frigate class Phoenix, which is one of the common military ships of the cartel. It is a small size. Its speed is about 6 as well. And
Okay.
its maneuverability is a 2, so it does not turn well. That is what you learn in your first computer check of it.
Nice.
All right. I just kind of let everybody know the stuff.
Right over the again.
A little review calling on the phone. So yeah, so that's what you learn. Next it can go to the gunnery. Captain, you also have a turn you could do during both this phase here. What you can do, Captain, again, is you can demand, encourage, or taunt.
Okay, so I'm assuming demand is an intimidation.
You can make a demand of a crew member to try and improve their performance. You grant a +4 bonus to one specific check by succeeding a intimidation check. Encourage is you do an action to encourage the crew. This worker works like aid another. It gives them a +2 to their checks.
Okay.
If you succeed a D10 check using the same skill, alternately you can grant the same bonus by succeeding a 15 diplomacy, or you can taunt the enemy over comms, and that will give them a -2 penalty to all checks. If you succeed the bluff or intimidation roll.
I think I'll bluff and intimidate them.
Okay, so you want
I
to try
think
and
that
do a
would be a
taunt?
good idea. What do you guys think? I think that's a good idea.
Yeah, I agree.
You're the captain.
Look at me. I am the captain.
Look at me. I am the captain. I know the way.
All right. So my bluff.
So yeah, so you open up your comms and you start taunting them over a broadcast, and you can choose which section of the enemy ship to taunt. Do you want to taunt their engineering, their helms, or their gunnery?
I'd like to taunt their engineering and tell them shields are up, dipshits.
Roll me a bluff check.
Bluff. I get a +11 for that.
You also,
Nice.
yeah. I'll go over that next time. But
17.
Yeah. 17.
Altogether.
Okay, yeah. You as you succeed, each enemy character acting during the engineering phase will have a -2 to all checks.
Nice.
Nice.
Then it goes to gunnery.
Anna's kind of dealing with a Lilian now.
Okay, shall we wait for a second then? Do anyone need to get a drink or anything quickly?
Here, I'll go take care of Liliana really quickly. That way she can take her turn. Be right back.
You're all good? Like I said, a bit scuffed, but we're learning this game slowly.
We got this.
Yeah. This whole first session is just mainly, this session 0/1 is just to be like, hey, this is how the game works. We will learn some of the basic stuff, and then we'll, get through it as we go. But I'll definitely write down those combat actions to you guys. Actually, I might actually just give you guys another notepad for it. Each. Find out
What
which.
is added to the current notepad we have?
The next part's your camera notepad for level like 2 or 3 and stuff like that.
I assume gunnery can only fire.
So you have. So you have fire at will or shoot. You later on get like broadside and precision, but and if you have a drone or mines, there's that later on. But so at the moment it's either fire at will, which allows you to make 2 attacks, or just shoot. But if you make the 2 attacks, you get -4 to shooting.
Okay. did. I was ordered to shoot, right, babe?
To bring guns to bear.
Yeah. Okay. So I will shoot then.
So you want to just
Preferably
shoot
aim
action?
for their shields.
So
Knock out their
what am I
engineering if you
rolling
can.
and what am I adding to
Shoot
it?
at their engineering.
So you roll a. That is a good question. Now we go for how actual damage gets worked in this. Like I said, learning slowly. Moving is done. Attacking. First, okay, gun check. So you do a d20 plus your base attack.
So I rolled a 13. Am I doing an attack from my own sheet or from the ship's sheet?
So you roll a 13 to hit. Their armor class is
Okay.
going to be less than 13 at this point in time. Obviously, this is just a shitty version of the Phoenix. So you will hit. Now you can now roll 2d4s for damage.
Okay. So
Two of the little pyramids.
so first one is a 2
Two.
and second one is a 4.
Or you shoot four. You do 4 damage as it hits into the frontal shields, and it is still holding at the moment. But you have
So the first roll was a 2, the second roll was a 4.
oh, so 6. Okay, then you'll knock out their front shields as you fire. So at the moment
about that
they
shot?
do not have any frontal shields. Then it will go to their turn as they now do their engineering, captain, all that. So they're going to start by moving forward and also turning to face you, coming from your side there. The captain's going to encourage their crew. Let's do a roll for that. That did not
Make sure you
work.
don't do the most. Just make sure you don't do the most optimal choices, because we're all still kind of learning.
Either way, we're trying to make this is just mainly to learn. It's also a scripted event, so it will be fine.
Fair enough.
And engineering, devoting power to guns. Actually, no, they're going to redirect the shields.
Remember, -4.
Yes. Okay. So they're going to try and divert power to their shields. Try and get that frontal shield back up. They're going to have a -4. By the way, does this roll show up in chat for everyone? I think it should. I see that?
I can't see it.
Okay.
Yeah, I do. I could see it. It's a 3.
It is a 3. They failed to divert their shields. They are not rolling well. 2 and then a 3. Okay, that means the shields will still be down the front, and they are going to shoot at you now. They need to beat a 12 AC. They got an 18.
No, don't shoot us.
Yeah,
No, don't shoot us. They do fire.
We're just a baby.
They're going to take 6 to the front. You guys have 4. That means you guys take your frontal. Oh no, actually they're shooting from the side, aren't they? Which side is that? Right side. Starboard. They take 2, and then they're going to take 4 as your hull gets hit.
Azzy,
Yeah?
question. Do we have access to being able to piracy their asses, i.e., steal their shit?
How would you go about doing that? That's up to you. You can try. But yeah, that will be their turn. They're gonna they burst forward and then turn and then they fire onto your starboard side. They knock down your starboard shields and you guys get hit on the hull as the whole ship starts to shake a bit. They have not pierced through your hull yet, but you have now taken a little bit of damage. As it goes back to your turn, we move back on to the engineer.
Engineer is gonna divert power to the thrusters for movement.
Okay, you have an extra
Let's
2
circle behind
speed.
them since they can't turn easy.
Indeed.
What did we shoot earlier? We knocked out their shields, right?
You knocked out their
The front
frontal
shields?
shields.
Alright, cool.
But you know for a fact from the science officer that they cannot turn as easy as you guys can.
I know, but
That's
why
why I
would we
diverted power to the movement.
So you guys
That's the thing, why would we want to move versus just get frontal with them and then sit there and pound their front?
it is a bigger ship than you slightly. Slightly.
That's fair.
If we have the ability to maneuver behind them, we can easily keep behind them.
That's fair.
Okay, so yeah, divert. You do.
Sorry about that.
You do a engineering check to divert power.
You got this.
All right, so +9.
Come on, I believe in you, Score.
With a +9, you got this.
Got this. I think I
Oh.
got this. 22?
21.
22.
Yeah, you got this. You divert power to the thrusters, the engines, as it goes to the pilot. Actually, yes, it goes to the pilot. Pilot, what do you want to do?
So
All
what's
right,
the
Break,
action
I
they can
gave you
do
the
again?
speed you need.
You can either
Sorry?
fly, which just allows you to move up to your speed, which is currently now 8 instead of 6 because of the +2. You can maneuver, which allows you to do a pilot check to reduce your ship's distance between turns by 1.
Okay.
You can do a stunt to either back off, which will moves up to half your speed in the direction of the aft, so to your left only, without changing the way you're looking. You can do a barrel roll, which is your starship moves up to half your speed and flips along your central axis for the next gunnery phase. Or you can evade, which will give you which will allow you to move up to your speed and turn as normal, but you get a +2 bonus to your AC.
Okay.
That will also
So we'll probably
require
do it.
a pilot
I'm
check.
sorry.
That will also require a piloting check if you wish to do that.
Okay. So yeah, we'll do that then.
Okay, you're going to
Okay,
evade,
so
so you can choose up to your movement. So you can move 8 first, and then you can do the check.
oh, okay.
Yep.
1, 2.
4, 5. Don't forget turning around and stuff. It also requires a move turn.
I know. It's okay. It's okay. I got this. We're gonna go right there because you guys want to shoot the back.
Yes.
All right, and then I'm gonna go for my check.
Yep. Now you roll your piloting check.
Come on, dice.
You
don't fail me now.
get a +2 to piloting because of the
I
ship.
rolled a 1.
Well, if you fail to check, the starship moves as normal, but instead you have a -2.
Well,
So-
good thing we moved behind him.
I tried, guys. I told you. My dice are cursed.
Okay, science officer.
Come on, Break. I know I put a piloting module in you.
You got this, Eva.
Oh, fuck you, bitch. I blame you, father.
Father, this is all your
Fucking
fault.
made me.
What did you say about Eva?
You got this, Eva.
I still didn't hear you.
You got this.
Got this. Your turn.
Okay.
So you can again either balance out, which allows you to balance out your shield. You can target systems, which allows you to target lock onto this enemy system so that they can fire that specifically. You can or you can scan the ship and try and get more information.
I'll target the ship.
Target system.
Systems.
Okay. You can use the
Target
search
deck
to target
thrusters.
systems on the enemy ship. This will actually requires. You can make a computer check.
Okay, and this is +3, right?
+1. That was for the +2 is no longer
+1.
with you because Score did a boost to piloting this time.
So +1 plus the +2 that I have?
Yes.
Okay. So +3. Never fucking mind. I got a nat fucking 20. Good job.
That
Oh,
one, you mean?
Yeah, nat 1. Sorry, not 20. My fucking
You're good.
wait, doesn't she get a? Oh no, only for that turn.
No, no bonus. What happens if you fail? Let's see. I don't think
my
anything
dice are
happens if you
cursed.
fail. You're fine. We can get a better tower later if we wish as well. Just
I'm
for now.
sorry, Captain, but I do not have this.
So you try to get a lock on to do
I don't seem to feel you, Captain.
Yeah, so you try to get a target lock, but the malfunctioning ship computer does not lock on properly, and it does not connect. As captain, did you want to demand, taunt, or encourage anyone?
I would like, if I could, this is up to you, by the way, Ozzy. I'd like to open frequency and try to intimidate them.
That was just part that you can. The taunt is the intimidation one. Remember, I don't know. You can't like just straight up intimidate them as over comms. You can taunt them, which is the communication systems to broadcast a taunt, which allows you to do a bluff or intimidation check. It gives you the
I shall
-2.
do that.
Yeah.
I'm going to taunt their captain if I can.
Captain. Okay.
Yeah, obvious.
Oh no, sorry. You can only taunt either the engineering, the helm, or the gunnery.
I'll taunt the helm.
Helm. Okay. I got my drink here. Whoever did that.
Okay, so I would like to. I'm going to say. Sorry, I'm thinking up the sentence.
You got this.
All right. Enemy ship. Obviously, you can see the fealty of this situation. Lay down your lasers, put your shields down, and give us your ship. You can take this back. We'll have better quality equipment, and you get to leave with your lives.
Okay. Roll your intimidation check.
That's going to be a 16.
16. Okay. The pilot will have a -2 to that checks. As we go to gunnery.
Good job, Captain.
Captain. All right. I gotta go take care of Liliana really quickly while Anna takes her turn. Be right back.
Yep.
Sorry about
Welcome. Hey, Peppy.
that. I will do another shot.
Okay.
So D20 plus what?
It's D20 to shoot. I think it's just. Yeah, it's just D20.
Okay, so I rolled a 15.
Okay, that would hit.
So 2d4s.
2d4. You are now firing in behind them because you guys have flew
Moved,
behind.
yeah. So the first roll was a 2.
2. Yep.
And the second roll was a 1. So only 3.
Okay.
Still knock out the shields, I would assume.
It will knock out the shields, but that's all. It doesn't do any damage. Just take out the shield.
God damn it. Let's hope.
That is your guys' turn for base combat, so we'll move over to the Phoenix, as it will take its start by going engineering. Gonna divert power to the guns, or try to at least. Rolling.
We need to shoot this fucking pile of bolts over there.
12. Yep. Okay. Get +2 as it goes. Pilot, who is going to fly around, just going to turn basically to face you.
Okay.
Captain going to try and try and do a demand action on that gunner, which, like you said, shoot these fuckers down with a natural 20.
Oh, god damn it.
So that is a +4 on the gunnery. +4, +2 because of engineering. Gunnery taking a shot. So that's 16. They are going to fire. They are going to see some damage. You take 4 to the front, which your shields will tank. Your frontal shield and your right shields are down as it moves back to you guys. Engineer.
Alright, Square, what you gonna do over there?
I'm gonna divert power back to, I guess, the science so we can fix our shields.
Yep. So you want to make an engineering check.
Did they, I
That
didn't
is a
hear you say
13.
any.
13.
I didn't hear you say anything about the science officer in there. Did they repair their shields or no?
Their science officer did not do anything. Nope.
So their front shields are still down. Okay. Ruby.
Yep, your roll is going to be fine. It's going to be a +2 to science to the computers. Pilot, what do you want to do?
I'm gonna try to do an evade again. But
Yep.
the idea is basically just, kind of do some like shenanigans a little bit, but kind of stay in the same spot because I still want to hit them from the front
Okay.
at this point.
So you can leave yourself where you are, and then you can roll the piloting check.
Don't fucking fail me, dice. I swear to God, I will throw you off this table. 4 plus, I believe 6 if I recall correctly. Yeah, 6. So 10.
10. Let me check that. Yep. Okay. You'll have the
works?
evade. Yep.
Yay, 2 plus 2 to AC, so we won't get shot as much.
As it goes, science officer.
I want to try balancing the shields.
Yep. Do a computer check with me with a +3, plus whatever you get from your normal thing.
So +3 and the 2 for the
Yep. So
computers?
+5 all up.
17,
17. Yeah, you're fine.
20, something.
Dude. So currently there is 4 shields left over, so you can have 1 in every direction to balance out the shields. You have at least a shield in the front. It's not much, but there is something there, which is great. Thank you.
Is there a way to
I'm
regenerate our shields?
trying.
You're doing exactly what you need to do.
Hold up.
Hmm?
So, question about that.
Yes.
Are you not able to siphon from other shields to add to, like, let's say, in some senses where it's like, I need all shields in the front? You can't siphon from other spots and push it to the front?
Their action is to balance the shield. You can balance the shield redirecting power from one quadrant to a part of the other. With a successful thing, you balance out the shield so that each shield has equal amount.
Mm.
I think maybe in engineering.
I don't do any kind of repairing. I'm not an engineer.
Yeah, they do. So they can lock on, scan. They have countermeasure and stuff later on.
I'm basically data entry.
Yeah, I get
I
that,
wouldn't say
but like,
I wouldn't say damage.
shields are controlled by computer, not by a machine.
Yeah, I'm trying to see what repairs shields because I was wondering that too. With phases, moving, attacking, damage. Ship shields. Oh,
Okay, what happened?
let me look at something quickly.
We're trying to figure out how we repair the shields because I don't repair the shields. I just
Okay.
balance them out so that they're equal damage.
Okay, so each shield has a regeneration, and that's based on what shield you have. You guys have a basic shield 10, which is obviously a basic shield that gives you 10 points. You get 1 shield point.
Oh
That
Yeah,
scared me.
you get 1 shield point every minute, which means so every round you get 1 point back. So I mean, you guys do get a point back. So we can put that in whichever section you would like to put it in.
What
That
would you
would
guys recommend?
be up to
I'd say
Forward.
front.
Yeah, I'd say front too.
Okay, so put 1 point in front shields. There you
Huh.
go. So yeah, every time a full round ends, it will give you 1 point back to spend on the thing. It depends on the shield you have.
Okay.
But like layer shields,
You-
you can get.
So just as a general rule of thumb, if we can figure out a way to steal another enemy's ship, we could do it.
In a way, yes,
Yes.
yes, it makes sense though, and also gotta remember that they
So
also
sorry
are on
about
the ship.
Sorry.
You're all good. Don't
Sorry
worry
about
about it.
the phone. I got a
good.
phone call.
It happens,
Okay.
BZ.
You're fine.
Yeah.
You're good.
Okay, so yeah, if you can figure out our way, later on there are things like you can do like ramming maneuvers later on, and you can also have like boarding ships and shit like that, or like grapple hooks. So you can like, you probably won't be getting this ship even if you tried.
Aw.
You can try, but I mean, I'm telling you now, you probably won't get this one.
You're basically telling us you're gonna not let us do it unless we roll.
I literally
fucking
said
amazing.
at the start of the combat that this is already a scripted event.
That's meanie.
This is just meant to be like, hey, this is how you play the game. Like we're trying to figure out how to play. It's the first session.
Very well.
Fair enough.
More of the shenanigans stuff will come into second session, most likely. But yes, so ships regenerate shield based on each round. So you got your ship shield gives you a minute. Normally ships don't come with shields at the start, but I gave you guys a shield because there was space. Okay, so science was went. So it means it is. Yeah, Captain, do you want to do anything? Encourage or something like that? You said. Or did we already do that?
Come on, Captain. Egg them on. To shoot faster.
All right. Actually, can I encourage our ship, specifically BC's area, the scientific?
Good.
Yes.
Yeah, you can. So the encourage another member gives them a bonus to their action. This works as an aid, granting a +2 to the check required by a crew action. If you succeed a DC 10 check using the same skill, you can grant the same bonus by. So you can either choose to do diplomacy or computers to give them the bonus, whichever you're better with.
Computers.
Okay, so you roll a d20 plus computers.
Okay, D20 plus my computers. You got it.
Yep.
Ooh. So that is
It's
a
9 all up.
9.
The site being a natural 1, that you need a 10, so nope.
Damn. I'm sorry, Bisu.
It's okay.
Tries to encourage is like, go robot! It's like, I do not care for your encouragement.
Go.
Then it goes to gunnery.
Shoot him dead. Come on, butterfly.
I'm
Shoot
not a
him dead.
robot. I am an android.
So, am I firing at will or just taking a shot?
Either or, it's up to you. It's your phase. You can either fire at will, which allows you to just fire twice, but you get -4 to your shot, or you can just shoot. You're currently facing directly forwards in front of them. Your shields have been rebalanced, so you do have a little bit of frontal shields, but it's
But what about them? Like,
their shields are still
No
down.
shields. No shields front, no shields back.
Does that change the DC? Because if I remember right, it was like a DC 13.
Same DC, but instead of hitting the shield, you'll just go straight to the hull.
Then I'll just take a normal shot.
Okay.
$19.
19, yep, you shoot directly into the hull. You can roll the 2d4s.
Come on, roll double 4s.
That's a 1 for the first one.
Damn it.
And a 3 for the second. So 4 together.
Okay, we'll take 4 to its hull as your laser like skirts across this like armor plating of it.
Nice.
That will now go to them. This is where we will move on from space combat now.
Good
So
job, you butterfly.
they are going to
Float
send.
like a butterfly, sting like a bee.
So, yeah. They are going to we're gonna roll 2 dice. But why? Okay. So as the prolonged fight continues, you guys are like skirting around them, firing them. They keep turning to keep firing at you, and over time, you guys are wearing each other down. What's going to happen is they're going to send a pulse out to your ship, which is going to shut down one of the engines. And this is how we're going to be moving on from this part, just so, because like I said, this was mainly to at least figure out how this works. And then to move on, as you guys are now Mayday, falling down to a planetary surface. So we're going to move this ship out of here. Like I said, they're going to pulse the engines, and your engine's going to shut down, basically. And you
We're
guys
gonna
are
crash into a planet.
currently in free fall into a planet. You guys can do stuff on the ship while this is happening, but you do not have long.
Well, son of a bitch. I'm gonna go find the most central part of the ship.
You see the pilot jump out of the ship, the pilot seat as you guys are falling, and runs to the middle of the ship.
No, actually, even better. I'm gonna go look for the ratty boy and go jump. Go. Hey, let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
I grab the butterfly lady and try to go find something to keep her safe.
Captain, let's go. We need to leave.
Okay. Captain Woodland, if you guys are able to speak, do you guys want to say anything? Instead of running back for you, can always just mute and unmute if you need to.
No, fall gracefully.
Yes. Just gonna look like a fucking G going down with the ship. Wee.
Your pilot has jumped out of the pilot seat and has run to go find the rat, and Eva and Woodland have cuddled up somewhere to try and survive the fall.
Okay.
Or just running around the engine bay
Can
trying to
I
figure
take
out how
over
to.
the pilot seat temporarily and try to guide it to a softer landing?
Yes, roll me a pilot check.
Oh, I didn't know
Is
that was an option. The
pilot.
way you said free falling.
You guys are falling, like as in like the ship's free falling, not like you.
Okay.
Sorry, that ship doesn't look like anything that can actually fly through that
13?
house.
I don't know what to add to it. I'm sorry.
Piloting, because you're trying to pilot.
But where's the piloting?
Right here.
Fingers.
Okay, so plus 1,
yeah.
so 14.
14. You will like grab, like you'd run to the front of the ship after everyone else has like hopped up and found someone else to hide. You grab onto the fucking like handles and try and like lift it as hard as you fucking can. You do manage to like tilt it a bit, so when it comes down, it like smacks right on the bottom of the ship. Your shield's obviously getting instantly disabled as the impact, but you guys like slide across the ground onto this planet, and you guys do not need to worry about damage as you guys have technically landed forcefully.
Huh.
We've landed safely.
So I'm
Uh,
assuming we're shaking like a dice inside a bowl.
you guys are
Am
you
I-
are shaking around. Obviously, you guys will get knocked around, but you didn't like take any like significant damage, so you guys are like fine. As Star Wars reference, another happy landing.
Like a glove.
But you guys
Well,
are now
Is there a
on.
check? Is there a check I need to make to try to figure out what would get our ship back flying?
You can do some
No,
engineering
so
checks to try and look at stuff.
Technically, we didn't take
All
any
right,
damage.
let's
It was a
engineer some
landing.
shit.
You guys, I mean, inside didn't take any damage. The ship's a little banged up, but it's not the
Okay.
worst.
25.
25, you know the engines are at the moment fucked, and you're going to need to spend some time to repair it.
They're cooked.
Not only did they shut down the engine, it seems like it blew apart. Some of those. So you have the materials there, but you're going to have to take some time to repair it.
Okay. I just needed to make sure that if we had to, it was.
Can I assist him in repairing it?
Yep. Does anyone else want to do anything? Go for it. You guys are landed on a planet.
Holy
I
fucks!
would push Eva to do some scouting and environmental. What's the word for it?
Research.
Survey.
Navigation
That's the
say we
one.
landed.
Was that score?
This is score. Yeah, this is score. Where does navigation say we've landed?
This is a uncharted planet, but from what you could tell from, I guess Eva would probably look at the scans. It seems to be a forested planet.
Pretty. Did you not? Did you have any? Did you have like?
Giant forest.
Fun.
Giant
That's
forest.
all it says. It's a forest planet.
I'm gonna go take care of Liliana. Be right back.
All right, I'm gonna stay here and repair. Have fun.
So Zarkor
Alright, I'm
and
gonna
Score are going to repair. What do you want to do, Breaker 3?
since it looks like they got it, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go walk outside the ship and see if I can figure out if there's anything hostile about to peel open our ship like a goddamn tuna can. And then also visually inspect the engines to see if they're absolutely fucking cooked.
Okay. And
Eva
Eva?
walks out with him and like giving 0 fucks if there was anything to come and attack them. And
I just
she
pull up.
just looks around for anything that could be used for like survival, like food or some
Okay.
kind of something, just something to help.
Okay, and Woodland, are you available?
No.
Doesn't sound like it. I say she just got banged up in the crash.
Okay, then
My metal body crushed her while we were landing.
tried to save them, kills them. No.
No.
There you are. Hey.
No, I just didn't want to interrupt people, and there was a baby crying behind me. So.
Yeah.
I mean, I think Woodland would just get out of the thing, look around, and like the first flowers she sees, she's gonna run up to.
I just imagine her like every time seeing Eva, seeing the flower inside her stomach and just like pressing her face against the fucking glass.
You know how moths are to flames? That's how she is to like flowers and like colorful things. It's like, ooh.
Oh, and my flower is blue and glowy because it's bioluminescent.
Yeah. So it's like she's
Does
gonna
any
try
run us over?
looking for like the
One
biggest,
second.
most colorful flower in the area.
Okay, what should I say, Breaker?
Huh?
What you were trying to say, Lone?
Oh, what I was saying is that she just run us over when she runs by us.
Just move, bitch, get out the way. Nah.
Well, no,
I'm absolutely fucking tiny, so I can get fucking flung.
I can fly, so it's like I can go over people.
Well, no, I'm standing at the doorway holding a gun out the door, looking around, going, I don't see shit out here.
I'll be like, excuse me, excuse me, excuse me.
Beep beep.
Okay, let's step out of the door.
She runs past past Eva, and Eva's just watching her, and she just goes,
Curious creature.
Yeah, it's like you mentioned forest. There's bound to be flowers.
Let's say you.
Curious creature,
Oh,
more like
hey.
drunk creature, let's be honest.
Okay, so let's
What?
start with.
That's not very nice, Breaker.
Do I look like I'm nice? Do I look like I'm fucking nice? Do I look like I'm fucking nice?
To me.
Both Woodland and Eva can do some life science, I assume it would be, to like check, because like you're checking for food and you're looking at flowers, so pretty sure they both on the life flower.
Yeah. Basically
was
anything
my-
colorful would catch her eye, so.
What is mine? Again.
Let's see.
Oh my god.
What am I adding?
Life science.
Life science. 7.
Plus
Oh.
3.
Everything to do with plants, beasts,
Well,
and
what
stuff.
is this? What is the rest of these numbers for? Because it says 7, 1, 3, 2,
At the very top,
1.
it says, so the first part is the total. So plus 7 is your total. You get plus 1 because of your rank, you get plus 3 because of your class, you get plus 2 because of your ability, and plus 1 is because of your species.
Oh, so do I just need to look at the total?
Just at the front part, yes.
Okay.
The rest is just in there because that's the stuff that you'll calculate to figure it out. Because like you'll get like more ranks into it later, which will then adjust it sometimes. So yeah, you both
My
do.
total was 11. So
11?
I rolled an 8 plus 3.
I hate my life.
A natural 1. Where'd you guys
I
go?
am going to go and cry.
She's too distracted by the butterfly.
Yeah, focusing more on the on woodland than actually looking around for food. You have a quick look around and you're like, looks like trees. Woodland, you can find a
Looks like
flower.
trees. Smells like trees. Must be trees.
Break 3. Do you want to do a perception check? Because you're trying to see if there's anything out there.
Well, yeah, fair enough. It was 5. I got rid of the dice that betrayed me, so hopefully this one doesn't. Looks like this one looks betrayed me too. Currently it is a 9, which
9?
I probably don't see shit.
Let's find out.
Nancy,
Hmm?
could you get me that ring, like the dice rolling ring?
I don't know where it is. That's why I tried to find before I gave you guys that tower that you guys are currently using. I'll have to have a look afterwards, but I'll try and find it again after this session. Yeah, the ring was what I was trying to find originally, but when I found the one that I found, when you put the dice in it, it didn't roll it. It just like moved it forwards and lifted up into the air, and then just dropped it. But it didn't actually spin, like roll or anything. I was like, what the fuck? I'll have a look again later.
Okay.
Sorry. So yeah, no, you do not see anything out there, Break. So we are gonna roll initiative.
Oh no.
Yep.
Nice.
God, what the hell did y'all get into?
It's probably Woodland's fault.
Land on an uncharted planet and instantly gonna get eaten by the vegetables.
I think I got a 4.
I lost my dice. Oh, it's on my chair. Okay. I rolled a 17.
I don't see where my
17 plus what? 1.
Initiative should be up in the top.
Yeah. Total 18.
Yeah, top right.
Oh, plus 2, yeah.
Do you want me to roll for you, Debbie? We're starting initiative.
Yep, everyone else roll initiative. For 18 for Eva.
21.
What myself and Captain don't need to roll, right?
Still roll it in case so that you guys, if you guys did like hear it, you guys can come out.
In case someone actually decides to yell it back into the ship at us.
Yeah, Zarkon got 11.
Okay, that would be a fat 22.
22 and Breaker, what did you get? Break, did you get something?
21.
21. 22, 21. Jesus. Okay.
I'm combat oriented, so it kind of makes sense.
Don't forget that. Okay. That.
Let's see, where's the realism and where's there a ship on here?
Here you go.
I'm really liking these bone dice.
Oh, it's that way in this.
My dice hate me.
I feel that.
Just tower rolling. Like I said, we'll get switched over before next session. Okay. Because you guys gonna get ambushed, you do not see them. It's gonna start with them, and then it'll start in turn order. As from in the forest, as you guys are looking around for food and for at a flower.
Why does one have to be right next to me?
Where's Anna?
Yeah, I don't see anybody.
I don't even really know what attacks I have.
We will be going through that, don't worry. It's a learning session as well, so.
Because I'm like, I don't know where. I mean, it's probably in my notebook, but I don't know where.
It would be in the bottom right of your first page. Is where your weapons are.
Oh, weapons. Is it only weapons?
Something happening? What's wrong? What are you guys doing?
Oh, there's the character. I just couldn't see it. Her character is out in the darkness where we can't see.
Yeah, because they went to look at flowers.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah.
Oh
Okay.
no.
You what? Wait, huh?
What are you on?
You said that the
On your first page at the very top, the actual like main page, not the actual notepad, the actual page, the where your character is in the bottom right, where it says weapons. Right down here. Weapons.
Okay.
That's where your syringe
Sorry, I
and
was
your needle pistol.
confused. I thought you said. Never mind.
Okay. So they are going to start first, as is an ambush. They have to, I think, if I read Starfinder combat, they have to get through your armor class kinetic, if I'm correct.
Ooh, kinetic energy.
If pages will decide to fucking load, not take 10 years, like what are you doing, guys?
Oh.
So they just deal
Damn.
physical damage.
Yes. Oh, well, physical is, yeah, so piercing, yeah, so, yeah, physical damage, okay. So,
Yeah, kinetic is physical.
yeah, it'll be
energy
slashing,
is
piercing,
energy.
slashing, piercing, bludgeoning, and I think there was something else I counted for kinetic. And then, yeah, everything that's elemental is the other one. Okay, so yeah, these creatures are going to jump out onto. One's going to jump onto try and attack Woodland. The other's going to try and attack Eva, moving forwards, and this one is just going to move. Okay.
But for us, I can't see their. So, is there a reason why I can't see the rest of our friends?
Are they in visual range? If you can't see them, you can't see them.
Oh, because I know in the prior D&D campaign we could see what the other people see.
No.
Are you? Is everything around you dark?
Other than the ship, and I could barely see Eve.
Well, that's because I'm out of your visual.
Yeah.
In
if
the
you can't see them, you can't
darkness,
see
you
them.
can't
It's
see.
visual range.
Yeah.
The only reason you were able to see more in the last campaign is, I believe, when you and Cookie were sharing a computer. Your tokens were linked to each other.
Yeah, you could see
Yeah.
Cookie's token, and Cookie could see your token.
Fair enough.
But no, you guys should have. I think it's
Like I can't see anything past this little like tree in front of me.
Yeah, myself
I can see the ship.
Darkon.
I can see the ship. I
Yeah,
can see everybody.
everyone has everyone can see the ship at least. Everyone can see the ship, which has it's the same range for everyone, and they can see that token. That's it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, the only thing I can see outside of the ship is you, and I'm guessing this creature right here.
Yep.
So yeah.
Okay. But yeah, that is what you're meant to see. That is your actual vision.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be like that. It's okay.
Fair enough.
Yes, I'm pretty sure it's. Yeah, it should be correct. Okay, so yeah, they're going to attack. So we're going to make 2 attacks, one against Eva, one against Woodland. 18 and 12. So I'm guessing one's going to hit, one's going to miss. You guys, Eve, what's your AC? Eva? It would be.
Where's that at on here?
It'll be right there where your hand is, where it says KAC, or kinetic armor class. Wait, your hand,
Can you
just here.
use your hand? Okay. Okay.
Right here.
The KAC?
Yeah, KAC, kinetic armor class, which is anything that's physical.
14.
14. Okay. And Woodland. What's your KAC?
She messing with baby.
Yeah.
Sorry, I just made it 13.
13. I'm gonna roll a d4. I should have done this separately, but I'll just roll d4. 2 up is Bisu, 2 down is Anna. Okay. Woodland's going to take damage. As it jumps onto you, it's going to do. It is 4 damage. So what you do for damage is first you take at the very top there, it says stamina points and hit points. You take down your stamina points first, and then your hit points. So you take 4 damage, so you lose 4 stamina. Think of stamina points as shields.
1, 2, 3.
Yep.
So I'm down to 1.
Yep. That's its turn.
I'm let out the most shrill shriek ever.
Yeah, so as you're looking at this flower, this what seems to be some kind of like hound covered in grass and stuff like jumps out at you. Then yep, that would be a surprise attack. As it goes to score, you would have probably heard the shriek.
Yeah, I was about to ask, do I hear that from inside the ship?
You know what? Roll
Fuck yeah,
perception if you want, but you probably would.
That's where the thing is, because I'm encased in a whole thing of metal, so I just wanted to make sure that was, you know.
The door is open.
Yeah, the door is open, so you can roll
but
perception.
I'm all the way
with
in the
advantage.
engine room.
The churnings of the engines. With advantage.
6 plus what? Oh wait, you said with advantage. Hold on,
Yep.
we'll roll the other one for the advantage side.
Your
That's why I
perception.
got 2 sets. Oh, it's perception. Okay,
Yep,
so
12 plus perception.
Perception is 4, so 16.
Yeah, you would, as the doors open, you would hear what sounds like, you wouldn't hear it as loud as the screech that they did, but you would definitely hear like something like yelling outside or screaming outside. A little squeak.
Yeah, like definitely the sound is something you wouldn't have heard. If
I was about to say
okay.
The sound, I would imagine,
I'm guessing it's got
sounds
that
like
insectoid screech to it.
It sounds like a balloon being let loose, and the high-pitched screaming comes out.
Because see,
because of the distance, I imagine if you've played Rebo, when people go to a different room and it's all muffled and shit.
You hear that?
Yeah.
But you have heard an audible sound, so you do have.
Alright, well then I will run out of the ship.
Yep.
Wherever that direction is.
That would be at the front here. So up this way.
Okay, so we're gonna go.
So say it takes 15 to get there. You have
Our adorable little
30.
animal balloon got popped by the family dog.
So 15, and I have
So you got 15 left because you have 30.
I just said her shriek was shrill. I didn't say she squeaked.
You squeaked.
She screamed like a proper scream.
I got you. You're fine.
There we go. It is so hard to square that up.
Well, the good thing is we know that.
And I'm gonna pull out my semi-auto pistol.
Okay. You want to take a shot? Yep.
Yeah, I'll take a shot at this weird dog grass thingy. That is a 14.
14. Its KAC is... That's a hit.
Ooh.
Okay, we roll that D6 for the damage. Let's go.
Yeah,
heck yeah. Damage. 6 plus...
I don't think there's any bonuses.
It's just 6. It's
6
just 6, yeah.
kinetic damage. Okay.
The
and that
dogs kind of look cool.
uses one of your rounds.
Yeah.
I will actually get you a little... I should give everyone counters for that, so they remember. Let me give you a little counter.
Yeah.
So you normally would have 9, so you have 8, I think. I'll let you do that. So you have 8 rounds left in that room. It's that's what the little ammunition where it says 9/1. It's 9 rounds is how much it can hold, and 1 is how much you use per shot. Okay. So that would be your move action and your standard action. You have also a swift action if you want to like drop prone or something like that, or you can just
Yeah, let's see. Okay, so I've used the standard and a move action. Right, okay. Nah, I'm good. I think I'm good.
Okay.
Sorry, I've been looking at the little board on the back side of your thing. I've been reading.
Yeah. So how I should have probably explained this a little bit, but how actions work is you can either take a standard action plus a move action plus a swift action, or you can take a full action.
Yeah.
And then there's also reaction, other action, which are also separate from all of that.
Yeah, I know that like my race, I get an extra thing in swift action because I can transfer things between hands or into my mouth.
Yes, you can eat things that are of a certain size and just like have them in your mouth as like a fucking squirrel to store it for later. So if you want, you can eat a grenade.
Gonna come in handy when it comes to stealing shit.
or grenade, just have 2 grenades in your fucking mouth. But yes, so that will be so that'll be your action, move action.
Me.
Don't
I'm
want.
good.
Yep. Okay, then it goes to break 3. Okay, Lone, you're up.
Yeah.
So you can make, like I said, a standard action, a move action, or a swift action, or a full action instead of all that. The
so
actions
I guess what I'll
are on the little board here, behind where if you look at the board where I am, there is the actions on the back there. It will tell you what they do, what actions there are in each thing. Might need to rotate the camera to look at it, but if not, yeah. The standard actions, everything from like casting spells, attacking, doing maneuvers, covering fire, feint, harry fire. Move actions are things like crawling, moving, manipulating items, reloading. Swift actions are things like dropping prone or changing grip, or you can do a full action, things like charge or coup de grace or full attack, which give you either negatives or bonuses depending on which one you have. See if I can save this image that I have here for it as a little sheet that you guys can have a look at. That's like next to the what's it called? Ship. It's easier to look at. Actions. Download that picture.
Oh, thank goodness.
So, question: if I have 2 pistols, do I get to make 2 attacks with those 2 pistols since they're each on one-handed item?
1 second. See if this actually works. What I'm trying to do. Oh, okay, need a back image to same image.
The reason why I was asking is because I was reading that full out attack thing.
Go. There's the actions there now, next to the character deck ship. If people need to have a look at that for reference. So you want to, if your attack is a single attack and a standard action, I'm not sure about dual wielding. I'll have to have a look specifically at dual wielding actions. For dual, when you make an attack action, you can attack once with any weapon you are wielding. If you make a full attack, you take 2 actions with -4, and again, any weapon you're wielding. Putting 1 in each hand and shoot once.
That mumbling sounded like you tried to say aluminium.
Aluminium.
Yeah.
Aluminum.
I can't say it like that. A lot of people say it like that, and I'm like, I can't say it like that. I have to say aluminum.
Yeah, grew up in the South. It's aluminum. Aluminum foil.
So no, dual wielding
heard it both
is
ways.
Full. Full.
yeah, aluminum foil.
for dual wielding, it's either you take an attack, which is just a single weapon, or you do a full attack, which is a full action, which is the where you use both weapons, but you have a -4 to hit.
Oh, so getting 2 pistols is basically pointless, is what I'm hearing.
Yeah, oh, it just means like if you have like an energy pistol and a normal pistol, you can switch between which one you want to use. You can't actually dual wield, by the looks of it.
That's dumb. We'll have to research that a little bit more once we get a chance.
Yeah, but from surface level, it looks like you can't dual wield. But we'll have a look at that more.
Oh,
just take your turn for now.
That makes me think of that TikTok where they were like, Southerners can't say a boiling pot of oil. Have you seen that?
They can't. Oh, they struggle.
Pot of oil. Sorry, I'm sorry, I'm interrupting. It just I had to say that.
It's all your fault. I start talking about aluminum foil.
So what I'm going to do is I'm gonna move away from the creature that looks like it's charging me. Hey, so how much I can move, right?
You can move up to your move speed, which is 30 feet for you. Each square being 5.
Oh. So I'll move like right here-ish.
Okay.
And then I'll materialize the give me a second. Should I do the fun thing or the not so fun thing?
Did you read what you need to do for your materialization thing?
Where is that? Where would that be?
I think it's as a move action, you can activate one array at a time. You can also switch arrays with switch action. So,
Okay,
if you want to do it, you can't move.
Oh, I can't move at all?
By the looks of it, because it uses your move action to activate your array.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh well.
You can still use the pistol you have already from, unless you want to just move back.
No, I'll just move back.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
Okay. So do you want to activate your array then?
Yeah, I'll activate my gear array and then pop out the laser. Well, fuck it. I might as well scare the living piss out of the thing charging me, I guess. I'll materialize the plasma bolter.
Yep.
It's a tactical level 1 weapon. Fires. It says usage 4, so I'm assuming it fires 4 shots.
So it uses 4 ammo. That's what usage means. So you have 20 rounds in it by default. It uses 4 rounds.
Okay.
It is unwieldy, so you cannot use it during a full attack. So you have to use that as an action, a normal attack. Yep. But yeah, so you can fire that. You roll the d20.
Plus 3.
Plus whatever it says. Plus 3, yes, because it will be your range attack.
So that'll be 14.
Which is a hit.
I'm gonna grab a drink.
And it's a plasma weapon, so it's actually an EAC it goes against, so it's even more than a hit. So yeah, okay, cool. You definitely hit. So you fire your plasma, you then roll the 1d10.
Come on, roll good. Roll 6.
6. Okay. Just realized I did some things back here for this. 6, yep, you hit it. Okay, and you do 6 damage, yep. Gord, do you remember how much damage you did again?
Yeah, I did 6.
You did 6 as well, okay.
Nice.
6, I just realized I didn't have the counter working correctly.
Yeah, I was so happy I maxed out on my die.
Yeah.
Okay, so yep, you hit, you do 6 damage. Both of them have taken 6 damage. There's your, so you can do a swift action if you wish, but other than that, there's your turn.
And what was the swift actions again? You said that I can do.
They're on the little board there, but it's either you can change the grip, which hand you're holding your weapon, or you can drop prone. If you wished. This will be here. Because you did a standard action, you did a move action, so now you can do a swift action if you wish, but obviously there isn't much you can do in a swift action. You can just
There's
end
nothing
it.
that'd be useful.
Okay. Then we move
Yeah.
on, and it will go to Woodland, which I think just went to go buy a drink. So wait for Arne to get back.
Okay.
Welcome back. Your turn. The overknit ship is where the list of actions and stuff you can do are.
Is the thing here still alive?
Yes, everything is there that you can see is alive unless it's red.
Okay. It's made of plants, yes?
It is indeed. It seems to be some kind of sentient plant life.
Someone catch the clap and piss on them.
Can I use the spell Spark to set it on fire?
As an action, you can try and set it on fire, yes. I don't think it needs to. Let me check. Okay.
You ignite molecules within the surface of the object you touch, causing it to catch fire.
Quickly go to your character sheet on here and see if Spark has a DC check for it instead of just because normally it's meant to be for non-combat use. But we see how it goes here. Digital creation ability class.
It just says I need to touch it.
It'll be a. I would just say it's on fire. Yeah, why not? You can do.
What do you get terrified?
Do a D6 at roll.
Just that's not very friendly. It sets on fire.
You like
so what am I rolling?
A D6 for damage.
Oh, D6.
The fire damage that's on. Yeah, because you light it on fire and its whole back lights on fire, and you do.
That's a solid 6.
6 damage. That is against the one that I think Score has already shot as well. So. It is not looking good. Like it starts burning through the fucking like leaves and stuff that's like covers its body, and it is.
Argument would. Sorry.
What?
As I say, wouldn't it start running since it's a feral creature? By the sounds of it.
It's not its turn yet, or it's going to be. But you'll see.
Fair enough.
And I assume D&D rules apply. If I move away, it's going to have like an attack of opportunity or something.
Yes. Down bottom it says reactions, attack of opportunity. You can make a melee attack as a turn if they attempt to leave your reach. But you have.
I'll stick to where I'm at. Or actually,
you can do if you look at the little actions in combat next to the ship, you can do a guarding step.
What does that mean?
So instead of moving this full 30 feet, you can move 5 feet and do not provoke a attack of opportunity.
That's a benefit over the original.
So you can take one square of movement and you can not get attacked while doing it this bit here. Move action.
Yeah, I'll do that, and I'll take a.
You can choose which. Yeah.
This way.
Yep. You do a guarding step, moving back one, and like I said, you're guarding, so it doesn't even get a chance to attack you. It's on fire, so it's not happy. It's going to go to its turn, and indeed, it is going to try and flee that one. That one's going to try and just move back this way on fire. Can you roll another d6 of damage?
Another d6 of damage.
Yep.
That's a solid
maxed out
6.
again. You hear it like screeching as it runs back into the forest, and then it just goes quiet.
That's the sound of acceptance. It's screaming in the quiet.
Next,
We're just gonna assume I didn't set the forest on fire and move on with our day.
we're just going to assume that. Yes, you can assume what you wish. The other
I think they
creature.
learned their lesson.
The other creature is going to move up to break 3, and the one that's then attack, and the other one's attacking Eva. Yeah, Eva. So we're going to do a roll for break 3 first. See if it attack hits.
That's a no.
Plus. Nope, it does not. Roll against Eva. Also no. They both try and bite you, but like Eva's like metal, like it's it knobs at your feet, Eva. Like it, like the side was kind of like biting your leg, and just like this isn't really doing anything, is it? You, your actions are futile. Please stop biting my ankles. As it moves on to Zarkon's turn.
Let's go.
Come on, Zarkon. Go use your mantis powers and fucking fuck these guys up.
All right.
You
So-
are in the ship currently, but you're
I
definitely
didn't
here.
get to have a turn.
You're after Zarkon.
You're after me.
You rolled 4.
Oh, I thought.
It had surprise
Yeah,
attack, then you guys went score, breaker 3, with then the creatures, Zarkon, then you.
Okay.
Yeah, don't worry, I got
Yeah.
you.
I'm gonna get on the-
Well, I for some reason thought Sarkon started the round for some reason.
Ah. Yeah, Zarkon,
No,
you
the
are
creature
is in the
started
ship.
the round and then it started back at the top.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
Anyway, I'm gonna hop onto the cannon.
Get onto the gunnery. Yep. Okay.
And then I'm going to blast the closest one.
Roll
Oh,
a
no.
roll a d20. Do you have any BAB? It's the section that's above your like attack bonuses.
I don't even know where my attack bonus
Okay,
is.
no, you don't have any. Oh, you don't have any attack bonuses because it goes off your dex and strength, which is 0 and 0. So yeah, just straight to 20. Oh. You try and aim the gun down to try and fire at it, but like you couldn't really get the range, so you just like fire over top of everyone. Everyone just hears the giant as it flies past the cannon shot into the woods.
I make an argument that they have to roll now to not be scared from the gigantic red thing.
You can shut up.
Some random squirrel dropping
Aw,
in
damn it.
Yeah, you see a squirrel die.
I'm not the best with the cannon.
The Ewoks fall from the trees.
Just hear
And you know, this is why you were made captain and not the gunner.
Yes, he's good at like everything else besides from combat. He has like plus 11 and 8 to like 1,000 different things on his fucking list, but he has 0 to combat.
I'm not for.
But yeah, that would be
I'm
your
gonna
action.
pull,
You can still move.
I'm gonna pull I missed it by this much.
I shot and then I missed. I shot again and I missed.
But
All right.
yeah.
Then once I miss, I'm gonna get off the ship.
Yep. So it'll be 15 to get off the ship, so you can have another 15 spaces, 15 feet you can move.
I will. 1, 2, 3.
Cinnamon twist.
Right here.
It's like leave them to fight. I'm just gonna move over here and be like on the other side of the ship in safety.
I'm long range. I can't be close.
Eva, you're up.
Okay. I'm gonna take my what is it? My syringe stick, and I'm gonna poke it.
Alright, then you pull out your syringe stick. You can roll a d20 plus 2.
And I am injecting it with poison because I have the option to either heal or damage.
Are you
with
using
this.
your biohack then, are you?
Yes.
Okay, let me get a little counter for your biohacks so you have like a little thing for it. So you don't have to. So you have 2 left now out of the 3.
Okay. I got a 16.
Yep, you definitely hit. You stab, and which inhibitor are you doing? Because there are 3 different types of poisons you can. Oh, sorry, 2 different types of poisons you can do. You can either give it a -2 to its armor class. Oh, sorry, there are 3. I was right. Okay. You can either give a -2 to its armor class, a -5 to its damage reduction, which I don't think it has any, or you can give it a you can reduce its resistances, which it doesn't have any. So basically, the only good option there would probably be the -2 to its armor.
Okay. I thought I was doing damage.
You're still doing damage too. That's just the bonus that you're putting. That's
Oh.
so when you use your biohacks on the little list up here in the middle section of your that sheet that you're looking at, very top there, it says abilities. You have currently biohack limit is 3. You can do boosters or inhibitors. Inhibitors.
Sorry, I can't see what you're pointing at because when I zoom in, it doesn't. It just points you where I'm looking. So.
So there's like this section here that says abilities, and so right here.
Okay, hang on.
Yeah.
Abilities. Okay.
Yep.
And what am I looking at?
That whole section there. You have 3 biohacks. You can either do a booster, which is what you give to allies. You can target an ally, use your syringe to give them a +1 to AC, +2 to any skill check, or a +10 to movement. And then that lasts for 2 times 2 plus your initiative rounds. Oh no, sorry, 2 rounds because that's your initiative.
2 rounds, yeah.
Or you can do a basic inhibitor, which is below that, which is the target loses 2 AC. It loses 5 damage reduction, which it doesn't have any damage reduction, so it's fine. Or you can make it so that if it has resistance to something, it has less resistance to it. That lasts for 3 plus your intelligence. As an extra, a minor inhibitor biohacker imposes a slight hindrance, making the target also take a -1 penalty to attack rolls. I don't know why I keep changing everything to fucking question marks. It really annoys the shit out of me. Those are minuses, and those other question marks are meant to be fucking. Yeah. So yeah, so that's what your poisons are that you can use to inhibit them. You get more later on as you go.
Okay.
So yeah, if you want to, you can get
Well,
minus
I'm
2.
reading my stuff.
Lone is very curious. So, do you want to give it the -2 as AC?
Yeah, since that's kind of the only thing that I can do for
You can roll your
these things.
damage, which is a D4 with your syringe.
D4.
Yeah.
This?
That one. Yep.
Okay, hang on, let me.
The worst dice to roll ever because it's such a fucking annoying die.
I hate this dice.
But that is what you roll.
And the other dice roller I had, it wouldn't even roll this dice. It would just
slide
hit
down
the bottom and yeah. 1.
So it takes 1 damage, but now it has a permanent -2 to its armor.
Yay!
I'll try and write that here. Okay.
And I won't be able to disengage, would I?
That is a move action. Nope. You can use a guarding step to take a 5-foot, or basically 1 square, move back or any direction, and that will not provoke attack. If you wish.
What is is that like a spell or what is that?
That's a move action. So instead of moving your full 30 feet, for a move action, you can instead take a guarding step, which is a 5-foot move, basically 1 square instead of your normal like 6 squares. But that won't get you attacked if you do that. It's like disengaging, but as a actual move action. Okay. But without you actually, so you can just.
I'm gonna
take 1 step away.
Step.
So
do I want to step this way or do I want to step this way so I can kind of help breaker. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a tiger by his toe. If he hollers, let him go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Okay.
Just step back. They take a step back and you guard up so it doesn't get attack on you. What were you trying to say, Serge? You want to try and say something earlier?
I'm gonna need another token.
Another token? Oh, your drone.
I already forgot about my
I forgot about your drone. Do we have a picture for your drone?
I'll find a little.
Well,
I'll
it's
figure out something
Whoever's
to do
eating
for a
chips
drone.
is eating quieter.
nom nom nom.
I'm sorry.
You're good.
Oh, good.
Okay, there's your flame. That's your drone. That acts on your turn.
Yeah.
I think I wrote down how it works somewhere. If I did not, sorry. We'll figure it out later. It's your turn. Fuck. Okay. I think I wrote it into. Did I write down how your drone works inside your sheet somewhere? Custom rig? No. Okay. Okay. Fine. Let's look up drone combat now. Alt tab between like 50 different tabs. Drone combat. Okay. I'm pretty sure either. Limited AI. Each round on your turn, after you have finished your action, your drone can either take a move action or attack action, not both. You must be able to issue the command to the drone, so you need to be able to speak. But you don't have to spend an action to issue these commands. To receive these commands, your drone must be able to see or hear you, and be within range of your custom rig.
See or hear you. That's an interesting idea.
So you can it can see you instead. You don't need to worry about voice. You can just like wave your hands and give a command that way. So basically, what happens is when you take your turn, you can move, you can do your action, and then when your turn ends, it goes to the drone. It can either move or take its attack. But
see, because that doesn't make sense. Because when we were building this, I saw something that said I can command my drone to give it more movement.
As your move action, you can directly control your drone to give it a move and an attack this turn.
Okay, so I use my movement to move the drone.
So
that's what gives it its movement for the turn.
So yeah. So how it works is on your turn you can take an action, a move action, a swift action as you normally do for your normal turn. If you want to, you can forgo taking the move action to give the move action to your drone instead.
Okay.
But if you not forgo your move action, your drone can either take the move action or a standard action, but not both.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's a whole thing.
Oh no. That's fine.
But yeah,
all right.
is
well,
it.
So we're just gonna, you know
what? Also, if you forgo your swift action as well as your move action, your drone can take a full action instead.
Okay, what's involved in a full action?
Full action means they can like attack twice, but with a -4 penalty to attacking, or they can like withdraw, run, do a fight defensively, or do like a there's if you look over near the ship, there's the list of actions. Now I put a little card there. It's a little bit easier to read than that little thing. I wonder if I can.
Okay, the coup de grace action, cool. But I mean, full action really wouldn't do nothing for me.
Yeah, so it basically, yeah.
Just gonna move my drone up here.
Okay, go move your drone up.
Yeah.
remember
So
has.
I can still use my action, correct?
You can still use your
Since
action, but you gave your move action to it instead. So yes, you can still fire.
That's fine. I don't have to move.
Exactly.
Okay, we're gonna fire at the one in front of break. And we rolled a 9 plus. Where is it?
What's your ranged attack? Which is a 4.
13.
13 is a hit.
Okay, so D6.
Exact hit.
Hey, a 6.
6.
Wait, is it an energy-based weapon or a kinetic-based weapon? Because you said the kinetic-based weapon.
It was a kinetic, I thought. I think he's using the semi-auto
Yeah.
pistol. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a regular ass pistol.
So make sure you take one
So
bullet down.
So what did Cookie roll for when he shot the thing earlier? Because if he roll, because assuming
it's the same dice roll. It just they have different armor depending on if it's a kinetic or weapon. For example, this creature has less energy armor but has more kinetic armor.
Yeah.
All right. And then for my drone, it's gonna point at this one and fire its what's that? Gulch gun.
As its gold gun. I'll give you another counter for that. That has 4 in its clip.
Judge, I would like a counter too.
Yeah, I'll give everyone counters for ammo types.
Yeah.
At least for our gun.
Magazine counter. All right,
so
that
you would have
is
had
a
20 shots minus 4.
10 doesn't hit, does it?
Oh, okay.
Wait, I got this. Go. Shoot.
Wait, well, you are 10?
10 fire damage, or 10 fire.
8, 9, 10. No. It
Okay.
needs an 11 to get its energy.
Gotcha.
But close, but
All
no
right, well,
dice.
that would be the turn.
Yep. Then it would go to break 3.
Okay. I will. It's my best option. Just shoot the fucker.
I should also check what range happens if you guys are in melee range. But you're fine for now. I'm just going to ignore that for this round, this session, because I assume there's going to
What
be.
about flanking? Is a flanking a thing in this game? Where since he has his drone next to him, I get a bonus to anything.
Flanking is normally across from each other, but I'll check on flanking. I'll also later on check on if there is because you guys are attacking using ranged and melee. Yeah, there is flanking for melee, so it's the +2 if you guys are opposite from each other. That's for melee, obviously.
Yeah, so fair enough. I guess I'll just shoot the thing with the plasma gun again.
Yep.
I don't think I hit. So 7. But it's a energy-based weapon.
7. Pull up. Nah, that does not hit.
Damn it.
Okay.
Do I have a choice to pull out my pistol and fire or not?
You haven't moved or done a swift action, so if you want to, you could have taken the -4 penalty and done a full action, but you already did the attack, so probably not now.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Okay, that is you. Okay, that would then go to Woodland.
I don't know where she's at, actually. Woodland.
I'm right here.
There she is.
Let's see. What is going on? Yeah. How many spaces do I have?
You can move 20 feet, I think, because you're slightly slower. You can move 20 feet. 5, 10, 15, 20, so 4 spaces.
go right here. So it's 4 spaces from where I'm at. And then a will. So my spark says range of 20 feet, but in the description it says what I touch.
Yes, it's very strange, but
So-
it would be apparently it's range 20 feet according to the spell itself.
Okay.
Which is really weird.
Can
But yes, that is what.
so since this guy is within 25 feet, can I spark him even without physically touching him?
Yep.
So.
I'm gonna start doing the forgery check if you're gonna use it as a combat spell then. Okay, it's not meant to be a combat spell,
so.
but yeah, it's not meant to be a combat spell, which is why it worked last time. So I'm gonna have to look, cause yeah, it'll be a save check then, so that's beat a 13 on a forgery check to resist the fire. So I'm gonna roll a dice, do a fortitude saving throw, and see if they get lit on fire. 14. They do not get lit on fire this time. The sparks like start to ignite, but then it just kind of like doesn't. It like shrugs off, indicates it.
Okay.
For this time, yes.
So that was a movement and a action.
Yep. And obviously it's a swift action, which is just like switching weapons or moving, dropping to the floor if you want to like lay down.
No, I'm good.
Okay.
That'll be my turn.
Creature. Okay, I'm gonna roll d4, see which one this one goes for. That's a lot of dots, Spisu.
Dots.
Kitty aggro.
Oh yeah, that's a kitty.
That's what his message to you guys are.
Yeah.
Morse
Dot
code,
dot
try to
dot.
figure it out.
Yeah, try to figure out one again. Okay. Okay, so one creature is attacking woodland, the other creature is attacking the drone. Okay, we'll start with woodland. 16.
They're like hyper aggressive towards me.
I rolled a d4. It was either going to be you, Eva, or the drone because you threw all within range. It rolled a 1.
Obviously, something over here.
It was that flower.
Their attention. Yeah, they're protecting something over here.
God, I'm not giving you a pet. Don't even try. Okay, 16 does hit though, so you're gonna take 6 damage.
I take a potion of animal friendship.
Take 3 damage, Woodland.
So that's 1, my remaining stamina, and then 2 hit points.
2 hit points, yep. Then it's going to attack the drone with the other creature.
Oh no.
Oh, also
14 kinetic armor.
Oh, it hit.
Okay.
Also, what?
No, I was rereading the fragile limbs thing. I think you need to do it.
No, he's not. He's not attacking you. He's not taking a limb off you. Don't worry. We're not going to start the session with you fucking losing an arm. One of the 4 that you have.
Yeah, I have 4 arms.
So that
Does
did
that
hit.
mean she's armed for combat?
Dun dun dun. There is specifically written down that you cannot use a gun in every single arm. So, 4 to your drone. I'll go straight to the hit points because you do not have armor class on, not stamina on your drone.
Yep.
That is their turn. As the other one burnt to death. Zarkon, you're up.
Come on, Zarkon, fuck him up. I believe in you.
Cookie. He's vanished now. Dead.
Okay. It's done.
Sorry about that.
Welcome back. Your turn.
No, you're good. All right. I got a bead on this guy right here. I'm gonna take a shot at him with my riffle.
Okay. Roll a d20 plus nothing.
Yeah.
Oh, there goes your d20.
13.
What is your weapon? Is a fire weapon. 13 does hit then,
Huzzah!
because it does not
Huzzah!
have.
Huzzah!
So you need to roll a d8 of damage.
Yeah.
I'll also give you this as well for your ammo. You now have 9 rounds.
4 damage.
4 damage against the one up there. Yep. It's gonna die. Actually, could you do 4 fire damage?
Die. Gotta love it.
DED dead.
It be dead. Bang! You fire your the Sporin rifle. It connects with the creature. It lights on fire as it like burns to ash.
Okay. Want to move right here then?
Yep.
Bah.
Bah.
I will say that is turn.
Eva,
Eva.
Yeah.
your turn.
Me. Okay. Hang on.
Beat him up, Eva.
Huh?
Beat him up, Eva. I believe in you.
Wait, what's this?
That's a drone.
What's this? What's a drone?
Scores drone because we forgot about it.
Okay. Or for
Get a picture of the
start,
spark
I'm
from
gonna- Bloop.
+2 because of flanking if you use a melee.
And I'm going to use my syringe.
That didn't. Okay. Roll to hit
For
with
just
+2.
some damage.
This is a melee attack. So... Oh, but you syringe is your range attack, so you get +4. 14.
Yeah, 14.
14 beats, yep. Roll your d4 damage.
Three.
2, 3, yep. It still lives.
And I'm not sure if I can do anything else.
Nope. Moved and standard action are done. You only have a swift action if you want to lay down or change hands, but you don't need to worry about that.
What does laying down do?
Prone starfinder. If you're getting using a swift action to go prone, if someone's using a ranged weapon, they get -4 to hit you. But if they're using a melee weapon, they get +4 to hit you.
Oh,
So
okay.
not good in this situation, but in other situations, if you're like doing a firefight, you can take a shot and then lay down, get back up, take a shot, lay down.
Teabagging the enemy before he even gets there.
Yep. But that would be your turn then. Score. You're up. Surge.
Oh, it's my turn. Sorry.
Yes.
Creator killed them.
That's right. Never change this image.
I'm not even gonna move. I'm gonna fire. And
Fired.
that's probably not gonna hit.
He's gonna miss. He's gonna fire. He's gonna miss again.
There you go. Change your actual token board as well.
Alright. We're just gonna have our drone fire at this one now.
Yep. Make sure to track your ammo. That's 10.
10 misses, right?
It was, I think, 11, so yes. The miss.
Alright.
Defective hunk of junk. Just like break 3. No.
Just like
wow. Wow.
Break 3, it's your turn.
Wow. I should shut off right now. God damn.
Get bullied.
I never said anything about my robotics, okay?
Couldn't even pilot the ship. No.
No, it just he probably needs an updated module.
Oh,
Alright. Alright, I'm just gonna fire.
CPU.
Go fire again. Yep, take a shot.
Actually, no. Better yet, I'm gonna swap out my guns to the pistols and then do a double shot.
Do a full action, okay. You take 2 rolls, but you get -4 to both. So +2, I think. No, +3, -4. So just -1 to whatever you roll.
Roll these a little differently since this fucking tower has been kicking my ass.
What tower?
-1 to 12 and 3. What is your other weapons? Is it elemental or is it
There's still energy.
energy? So that means 1 will hit, 1 will miss. Roll damage for 1 of them.
E4. One. Nice.
Okay. That will be your whole turn then, because full action.
Wow.
Woodland. Anna. They vanished.
I'm sorry, what?
Your turn.
My turn?
Yep, the creature's still there. That one's
this
dead.
One's still alive?
No, that's
Okay,
red.
that one's dead. That one's
Still alive.
Okay. Are my darts for my needler filled with anything? Because I know I wanted to fill them.
Currently, no. You need to get a item to fill them. The only one that has filled items at the moment is Bisu with her injections, which she has 3 of, I think, per day. But those are separate from the actual injection fills that you guys can get later on. I will give you a little counter here to keep track of your ammo. The gun starts with 12 rounds. It takes 1 per shot. That's what 12/1 is under there. Do you wish to use that gun?
No.
No. Sparked. Which is not even a combat spell, but we're making a combat spell now.
Well, you put plants in front of me, and I have a fire spell. I didn't care how big the room is. I said I cast fireball.
I didn't ask how many orphans are in the room. I said I cast fire.
And because it's a level 0 spell, I can cast it forever. So yeah, I'm gonna.
Fort saving throw 13 DC. Okay, it will roll its fortitude and see if it hits.
Oh wait, hold on. It is a 25 feet, so hold on. Do I need to get closer?
5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, it's in range.
Oh, it's like barely in range.
Yeah, you're
so
fine.
I'll take like 1 step closer just to be sure.
So it's going to roll its fortitude to see if it can resist the fire. It is rolling high, so it's going to resist the fire.
Oh, damn.
Drugs off the sparks.
Why can't you give us that look? Azzy.
Because
I
have
took 1 step, so
because I have a real tower, not whatever that is that you guys see. No.
Yeah, see, I like the other tower more, if I'm honest.
I have the stone one.
Azzy cursed my dice.
Yo,
I
of
like
course.
the other tower
Did you
more.
take a step back? You said.
No. I said I did take 1 step, so I'm trying to see what.
So it would still be considered your
What
move
step
action. So
could
it would
mean.
be you would have 1 step was 5 feet, so you still have 15 feet. So 3 more steps you can take.
I know, but I'm also seeing what the different 5 feet are.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can.
Oh, this isn't. Oh, so this move action is instead of taking your normal movement. So instead of taking the so you did 5 feet, but part of the 40 feet you have, 20 feet you have. But if you wanted to, you could do one of these actions instead of taking the normal 20 feet.
Yeah.
It's like alternative
will
move.
take another 2 steps this way then. So a total of 3 out of 4
Okay.
steps. And then I'll end my turn there.
Okay, the creature is gonna try and bite the 3 people within range. Let's roll a d4. 1. Okay, it's gonna try and bite Sprake.
Ooh.
3.
Wow, that's robot racist. How dare you?
All 3 of you are robot that are around it. What the fuck you mean? Oh, robot-ish. Sorry, android.
Oh.
Wow.
Oh.
Wow, the racial profiling on the android, huh? Wow, that's fucked up shit.
I'm an android.
You know what, Azzy? If I was a robot, I would cast self-destruct on you.
13 is exactly your armor class, so it's gonna hit.
Oh, that's some fucked up shit. This is some racism.
You want to take some fucking damage? Shut the fuck up. Oh look, max damage 6.
Ooh.
Take 6 damage.
He's fixing the rolls.
You guys see the rolls? What do you mean?
He's picking him up and setting him down how he wants.
Which is annoying because I can't fudge the rolls now.
Haha.
So you take 6 from your
So
stamina
you
first.
admit it? No, just kidding.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. Gotta make sure you don't lose or win too fast. No.
You said 6 damage?
Yeah, so 6 stamina is what you take first.
He's got weighted dice.
Yeah, that's some fucked up shit.
Okay.
I'm starting to think as he's trying to get us killed.
Why are you moving the small ship over?
You know, in the South, that calls for a shotgun to the face.
Zarkon, you're up. You want you could use that instead of the drone for now. Just a mini version of your ship.
Bruh, what if I made Eva Southern sounding?
That'd been fucking
You have
baller.
to download that pack, and with the amount of Chinese knockoffs there are out there, good luck.
Zarkon, you're up. Your turn.
I know. I'm going to move right here.
In the South, that calls for a shotgun to the face.
Blast to the face. Oh, please.
What are you gonna do?
I mean that literally. Please blast my face.
Yeah, shoot me.
I'm gonna move right.
What the fuck?
I'm gonna move right here.
Are we gonna have another fucking simp for, because Zyra got simped for being Dommy Mommy, and now I'm a tall robot lady, and it's now let's
worship drone. Let's go.
Okay. To be fair, Woodland's only after the flower. Let's be real.
But that still means she'd have to get inside of her.
Oh. Yeah. 16.
15.
I'm pretty sure she could reach.
Yeah, you hit.
All you gotta do is open up her back with the little door that's behind her.
So I know what to do.
That's way too conventional, basically.
She's like, I gotta find a way to break the glass.
Okay, what did you roll for your damage?
She's pretty sure there's a port
3.
somewhere.
It's dead.
Fucking USB port.
That's exactly enough.
What?
That's exactly enough. It's dead.
Yeah, let's go.
It's more like one of those pool blow up holes. You just stick your finger in and slowly stretch it out.
But it actually turns out to be one of those Chinese finger handcuff
Okay, you should calm
things.
down.
We are going into territory that we really should be backing away from.
Okay, so
Understood.
getting back on track, you guys defeat all the hounds creatures.
As soon as that happens,
Yay.
I'll cut out my crew and I'm gonna be like, I'll be on the ship repairing.
I'll be on the ship.
Repairing. Logic dictates you gotta get out of here.
Yes.
Jokingly, I'm used to Azzy sitting there making second stages to every fight, so I'm gonna get ready for them to get back up and start attacking us again.
Yeah, right. And then don't get ready for the fucking illnesses. The several illnesses.
And now Darkon has a disease for going back and nudging.
His radiation,
The radiation
I'll
leaking.
go up to each one and set
That
them on
reminds
fire.
me. That reminds me when we were playing with a friend and he had illnesses in his game and he goes, "Well, you now have brain rot."
So they should be watching TikTok.
But
But
no.
No, it's like a parasite that like eats your brain or whatever.
But no, with that is actually the end of the session. That was the session 0/1, the both learning session and also just a initiation to space combat and normal combat. So we kind of have a rough idea of how it works now, hopefully.
Yay.
Very rough idea. But no,
Yeah, rough idea.
that'll be it for this session. You guys will probably most likely get back on the ship and continue to repair it, which is where we will start next session.
I do sciencey things.
Yes, next session, if you remember. No, that is, yeah, like I said, that is it for the session. Thank you guys for joining us.
Yeah.
This crew of
Sorry, it wasn't so like energized this time.
Are you sure you two were pretty energized?
yeah, I know. Right? Was strong with this.
Zarko was trying to speak like this. Couldn't get his rolls
Listen, this
in.
is okay. Look, you have to understand. Me, Ash, and Anna are complete lesbians for each other. And this always happens.
Oh, there goes that. Good job.
Arthur's like, I agree.
He threw my perfume off of my desk.
But no,
Good job,
I'll click end session and I'll pass on the stream and we can sit here and continue chatting for a little bit.
Good.